This video is going to talk about spreadsheets. First of all, the introduction of a spreadsheet is an application used to perform numeric calculations and to analyze and present numeric data. Some of the things you can do with a spreadsheet is perform calculations, represent values graphically, generate reports, organize data, analyze data, and create what-if scenarios. When you take a look at this spreadsheet, you can see that it is laid out very similar to Microsoft Word. You have your ribbon, you have all your tabs like you do in Word. The difference is everything is made up in columns and rows, and where your column and your row intersect, that creates a cell, and a cell is where you actually type information. You'll notice that there's a thick black bar around this cell. This is cell A1, and that is the location or your active cell. And you can also tell where you are by looking at the name box. In the formula bar, you can see what is typed in, as well as seeing it right there on your screen in your spreadsheet. Text in a spreadsheet is left aligned. Numbers in a spreadsheet are right aligned because your numbers are what you're going to perform your calculations with, and you want your ones, tens, and hundreds to align. When you start to do formulas in a spreadsheet, and that's what we're going to do today, is just a simple formula, then you never use the actual numbers. Like if you take a look here in G, we're trying to figure out the gross pay. We would never put in 600 plus 120. When we put this formula in, we're going to put in our cell addresses. So you click in G5 to make that the active cell. Every formula starts with an equal sign, so we put in equals, and the location of $600 is in E5, so we're going to type in E5, and then a plus symbol. The plus symbol indicates that we're going to add, and then we're going to put in what we're going to add it to, which is F5, which is the person's overtime pay. Those two together make up their gross pay, so we press enter and we get a number. Now, there are things that you can do with this. You could type in that same formula throughout this entire spreadsheet, or you could go back to G5 and click, and you'll notice this little black box down in the bottom right-hand corner. If you click on that little box in the right-hand corner and drag it down, when you release your mouse button, it will copy that formula in. These formulas are copied relative, which means that as you move from row 5 to row 6, the formula is going to change because now it's adding E6 plus F6, E7 plus F7 as you click down. It changes relative because now it's adding new numbers in a new location. If you take a look at Excel, page 7 in your textbook, it shows you that you use the plus for addition, the minus key for subtraction, the asterisk for multiplication, the slash key for division, and then you have the percent and the caret for exponent numbers. On Excel page 8, it talks about using the auto sum function. And what we're going to do is we're going to come down to A15 and type in the word totals. And then we're going to use the sum function to add all of these numbers together. And your sum function is in this editing grouping. If you click on this sum function, it will automatically bring up equals sum and then a range of text. Your range of text is B5 to B14 because you want to add all those numbers together. Your first number is located in B5. The colon represents the word through, and then B14 is the last number in that range that you want to add together. When you press the enter key, that sets that function for you. Once again, you could do this for every single row, or you could click back on B15. You could go to this little box, you could drag it over, and it would put that sum function in every single one of these cells, and it changes relative to the new column that it's in. Now, this is a quick overview of this chapter. You still need to make sure that you go through and you read everything that is in here. because it talks about name and ranges, but this is just an overview, and hopefully it will provide some type of assistance for you so that you're not so overwhelmed with Excel. One other thing that I want you to realize is that I will be looking for the formulas that you are supposed to put into this spreadsheet. If you click on the Office button and you come down to Excel Options, click on the Advanced button, and then scroll down until you see Show Formulas in Cells instead of their calculated results. When I click on that box and click OK, it now shows me the functions or the formulas that are in your spreadsheet instead of showing me the actual numbers. This is what I will do to your spreadsheets when I receive them, and that is the way I will grade them. So if you do not put formulas in here, you're not going to get credit for those answers in there. So make sure when you're doing this, you are using your cell addresses and you're putting in formulas. I'm going to go back and take that off. I'm going to go back to Excel Options, Advanced. I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to take off the formulas so that I can see the results again. And I do want to share with you one other thing. Remember, I told you one of the powerful things about spreadsheets is that when you make a change in that spreadsheet, then your calculations will be updated. If I come here and I see Livia has no overtime hours this week, and she also only worked 35 hours, but then we realize that she really worked 40 hours, so we're going to change that to 40. Now notice her regular pay now has gone up to $400. And we also realized that she worked 5 hours over. When we put that 5 in and press enter, she now has an amount of overtime pay. Her gross pay has changed, and these totals down at the bottom have changed. By using cell addresses and not actual numbers, that's one of the powerful things about a spreadsheet, is that it will automatically update those totals. Good luck with your work, and hopefully this has helped. Thank you.